Hey guys, JustitudeGaming here. We're going to be doing an unboxing and review today on a stabilizer. I have kind of been looking forward to this one because it's stabilizer for your smartphone, not for like some fancy DLR or anything like that, just for your smartphone. So if you like to record on your phone and then you like to share your little videos off of Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, whatever, this will help it to where you don't have that little effect where you're like shaking, or maybe if you accidentally shake a little bit too much and for some reason it looks a little funny whenever you're recording. This will stop that. And I just saw my camera autofocus. I swear I turned that off, but whatever. Anyway, so the one that I got is the S5B 3-axis stabilized gimbal. Now this one runs for $80 to $85. It's by BlueSmart. It's got manual zooming, which is cool, face tracking, time lapse, real-time charging. Like as in I can charge my phone? Cool. It has a balance gimbal before turn on, before turn on? I think that was a spelling error. It's got a panel control, USB output, and shutter button. It's got USB input, which is really cool. The angle for the pitch is 325, pan is 330, roll angle is 180. It's only 230 grams. Yeah, it's actually not too heavy. The max action camera size is 65, 45, and 27. Let's see, and the battery is a 4,000 milliamps. Oh, 12 hours running time. So this thing can run for 12 hours once you have it fully charged. Sweet. Let's jump on into this bad boy. Sweet. That is the easiest unboxing I've done so far. I like that. That sounded like there was instructions in there. So, there was instructions in there. I thought I heard booklets falling around, and yeah, there was an instruction booklet in there. I'm gonna read this real quick, and I'm gonna see what I can figure out. Okay, so I realized that there's a few things that I figured out in this thing. So let's go ahead and just pop this bad boy open, and I'll go ahead and teach you what I learned. Ooh, easy. Tripod? Tripod! Comes with the tripod. Screws onto something. Ah, there's my charging cable. Micro USB to USB. Ah, my favorite thing on the planet, so that I don't break anything whenever I happen to hold it, and it'll actually just hang from my wrist instead and show me how much of a failure I am at whenever I drop something. Great! I always like these things because I remember I actually had an incident a few days ago. I almost threw one of my VR controllers and I accidentally let go, and I thought, oh crap, but no, the little handle, the little wristband caught it, and thankfully I don't have to buy a replacement for that because I just got those controllers too, and they're the index controllers, which are really fun. But anyways, moving back to this bad boy, it is really light, actually. I think some of the weight actually came from the case. This is really light. I like this, but it's really thick. It's not like light but cheap. It's light but sturdy, and it's got a nice little grip on it, which is very nice for people like me. I always like to have a little bit of a rubber grip on the side, which is good. So it's got a rubber grip on the side. It's got a trigger on the back, which, oh, I already know about this. I know about okay, cool. I can teach you about this bad boy. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and try and do a recording real quick. I'm gonna set this bad boy up and see how it goes. I did read in the booklet that it says that you do need an app. It's the Gimbal Pro. It does have a QR code in there, so if you have a QR scanner, scan it. It'll take you right there. It'll show you 3 different options. It'll say iOS, Android, or Google Play Store. So you can do either, whenever you feel that you have a preference to. So let me go ahead and hook this bad boy up, and then once I'm done recording, I'll come back and I'll teach you about all the stuff that I know. Yeah, excuse you. Alright, so anyway, sorry about that. I have to kind of move over my dogs. My dogs decided to lay down right next to my bed, and the other one is actually on the pillow, whereas the other one has a separation issue, I swear, and he just lies down right next to the wheels on the chair by my chair. And yeah, by the wheels on my chair. I don't know why I had difficulty saying that. Anyways, but yeah, he just likes to lie down there, and I think it's because he's a little bit more furry than the other ones, so yeah, he probably gets hot, and he likes that cold wood floor. So anyways, going back to this. So there's a few things that you need to know. We do have a few options that are right here on the front. I'm going to go ahead and run through those with you. Now, you've got the HML on this side. This is going to actually be your battery level. If you have a high, it's going to only light up the high. If you have a medium to low battery, which is about 60 to 20%, I think it is, it'll be medium and low will be showing. These two will light up. Then you'll have the bottom one, which is a light, and that means that, yeah, basically your battery's really close to dying. The other part that you have is going to be these three options right here. This is going to be your AF, HF, and LF. Now, the AF is going to be able to let it, if I remember correctly, I was reading, it says you can pan and tilt, but you can't roll, meaning as in it won't do, yeah, it won't do that. That will not be happening. And then you can turn it to the next one, which will only allow panning. It means that you can still turn it to whichever direction that you want it to start aiming at. And then you have the last option, which is the very bottom one, which is going to be your LF, and that's going to be your locked. That means that nothing is going to do that anymore. It's going to stay exactly wherever you had it set. It's going to try and keep it in that particular direction and angle. The other options that you have on here, you're going to have your joystick. This joystick will actually be able to turn your camera. So if you have it already in lock mode or something like that, you can make it to where it will turn left, right, up, down. It'll change the angle of your camera for you. The other pop you have is going to be on top right here. This is going to be your link. Whenever you first start up your app, it's going to say looking for devices, and it's going to have a little section right there. Once you do that, click it and turn this bad boy on, which you're going to do by clicking this little button right here in the middle. You click 1, 2, 3, let go, and your phone will look for it and connect. And once it's connected, this will be fully lit. Click this. As you can see, I have a low battery. It's only less than 10% now because I've been playing with it. The other one you have, which I already showed you the power button, this right here is going to be your manual and zoom in and zoom out. You could be able to zoom in onto the app without having to touch your phone. The only thing you have to touch your phone for on this one, it looks like, is to be able to change from camera to video recorder. It's not too difficult. It's a small little tiny little spot right there on the bottom left of your app whenever you're in the camera mode, and it'll be fine. You do have a few things in the back and on the side. Right here on this side right here, you have a trigger. This little trigger right here will start your recording if you're in the video recording app, or if you're in the camera part of it, you're going to take a picture. You have this little section right here, which is your USB port that's on top of this device. Now on this device right here, if you put in a USB to whatever to your phone, it will charge your phone. Which is kind of cool. It gives a little bit of a charge. I put it on mine and it was saying it was giving a charge, which is great. The other part you have is this little side right here. This is going to be the way you're going to charge this device. Now this device can last up to 12 hours. That's what it says on the charge. It has a 12-hour charge, which is great because I'm not going to be recording every day more than 12 hours worth of footage. Unless I'm going to Disneyland, which I really hope nobody goes anytime soon until this stuff is cleared up. And then once it's cleared up, then do your business, have fun, go to Disneyland. I wouldn't go right now. Anyways, moving on. So you have one last thing, which is the tripod right there at the very bottom, which I was reading. You can actually just... if I could learn how to screw this in correctly. Done. So you can put this somewhere and it'll stay, and I'm trying not to drop it right now because I really don't want to do that right on unboxing. Anyways, so there you go. This is the product. This is the stabilizer, the S5B stabilizer for your smartphone from BlueSmart. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. If you have any difficulty with working with the app, please let me know and I will try and do my best to assist you with it. It's really neat so far. I do have a bit of footage that I just showed you, and that's just to show you basically whenever I'm moving the camera and how it's being able to keep it stable and still, and with certain motions it will adjust, but that's it, only if you're in certain modes. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know. Do not feel afraid to ask anything. Even if you think it's a dumb question, it's not a dumb question. It's a question that you have, and it's something that you need to have an answer to. So go ahead and leave me a comment below with that question. If anybody else decides to help you, that would be great, but I will try to answer as soon as I can. I do have a little bit of slow responses throughout the middle of the day because of the fact that I'm working, and I don't really have that much time to actually look at my YouTube. I did notice that a few of you had left me some comments with some questions and stuff like that on my previous YouTube videos, and I didn't see them. I do apologize for that. The reason is because I wasn't seeing them in my comments and they were actually being held for review for some reason. Don't know. Anyways, I fixed that issue. I'm going to continuously be able to start answering those questions again. If you have any questions, like I said, down below. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe and healthy. Laters.